atmosphere here at the Whispering Canyon Café is anything but whispered. Okay, we've been sat at our table, and the hijinks are gonna start. And if I have to quick try to catch it, I'm gonna try to quick catch it. But all kinds of things can happen. If you ask for ketchup, something happens. If you ask too many, request too many sodas or whatever, they have all kinds of things that they like to play around. And it's random. You could get them, you could not. So I'm looking forward to it. We haven't eaten here in a long time. And the last time we ate here was literally by accident. We walked up, we're like, hey, how's this restaurant? And then we're like, oh, maybe we should eat here. And then we asked for ketchup, and everything went downhill. And it was a lot of fun, but yeah, here we go. So, No Nonsense Nellie, which is a nickname, apparently it's her first day, and she's not new to Disney food service, she's just new to this restaurant, but No Nonsense Nellie, apparently they like to give them nicknames on their first day. Michelle had this cup of ice, which came from Geyser Point, and she goes, what is it, bring your own ice day? You know, we froze some for you, and she brought down the glass. So there's the start of the hijinks. We ordered a shareable burnt end nachos. It's got brisket burnt ends and their signature cheese and salsa and green onions. It looks darn tasty. So the nachos are amazing. The burnt end meat is well seasoned and it's exactly what you hope for. The salsa and cheese and everything else on it goes very well together. The chips are nice and crisp and they're holding their shape even though it's a big wet mess. Our server, Nellie, is one of the nicest and kindest servers we have had so far. I'm very much enjoying her. She's talking to us, she's talking to me about she used to be in band, and that's a lot of fun, and I'm really appreciating her because she literally asked us to tell us her life story. She sat right here on a chair and asked us to tell her our life story, so we did. It was kind of fun. I love it when you can have true interaction with your servers or cast members. I just love it. One of my favorite things, and Whispering Canyon is no exception to that. It's actually they should be the example of it. Just missed it, but as you can see, he just brought all the ketchup to this poor table over here. The look on her face is like, what is going on? I love it. Oh, that was fantastic. He even brought out a little bullhorn. You can see it on the table and told us that we should ask her for the ketchup. So Michelle ordered the traditional, which has oak smoked mustard barbecued beef brisket, maple chipotle pork ribs, slow smoked pulled pork, citrus herb chicken, Western style sausage, smashed potatoes, buttered corn, and sauteed green beans. I ordered the pig, because I am one, because you are what you eat. Braised pork belly, maple chipotle barbecued pork ribs, slow smoked pulled pork, mustard barbecued piggy wings, Western style sausage, smashed potatoes, buttered corn, and sauteed green beans. And as you can see, we plowed through the nachos, and now we're probably gonna start plowing through these skillets. You see that like thing sticking up in the air right there? That is a giant straw that they just brought out to this poor kid, made him have to stand on the chair in order to drink it. Okay, I've had everything in my piggy skillet. I've even tried the cornbread with honey butter. Fantastic, cornbread's nice and moist, tastes really good. Sometimes you get cornbread that's really dry, this is not. The coleslaw is very good and flavorful, very much like that. The skillet is really great. I'll tell you what I actually really like a lot is the mashed potatoes. I don't know what they've done to the mashed potatoes, but they're really, really good. And the green beans and corn were cooked perfectly. But the piggy wings, phenomenal. Probably my favorite thing in the skillet, followed by the sausage, followed by the pulled pork. And actually the pork belly was my least favorite in the whole skillet. Michelle seems to be attacking the herb citrus chicken, so I'm assuming that's her favorite in the skillet. She's nodding at me, so that must be it. And she tried the mustard braised brisket and said it was good. And she doesn't like mustard. And she tried it anyway, and she said it was good. That's a huge step forward. And you can hear the antics are starting again. Someone just called for ketchup, and it's moving around the room again. So, yeah, my skillet was great. They brought us another traditional skillet out because I hadn't mentioned that I wanted to try the piggy wings, but I really wanted the traditional skillet, so they brought us another one. It's all you care to enjoy. Just remember that part. So eat what you like. Eat as much as you'd like. All right? Don't be a absolute pig. You know, be kind to your server, but it's really worth the money. The value that you get for the price on this, all you can eat, is very, very high. So I very agree. And everything is good. The ribs were good. Loved it. Okay, I want to tell you a little something. I keep talking about the Antics because I love them. Michelle actually thinks they're funny. They're great. They're funny. They're amusing. I love it. I want to tell you that if you're not ready for it, it can be overwhelming. There was just, I'm not going to say who, there's someone in this room right now, they just had the whole Ketchup thing and it turned into a giant party with clapping and all kinds of other stuff. And there's this person like, what's going on? You can see them. I'm smiling and clapping, but oh my God, what have I gotten myself into? Okay, so here's the thing. If you don't want to be involved in the Antics, tell your server right away, and they'll just do the service. You get normal, great service, but they won't, and they will make sure that you're not involved in all the play. All right, but you just have to nicely ask, hey, look, this is not for me, and they'll be gracious and they'll be good. Just be prepared that if you're an overwhelmable person, or if it's just like you're just here for the food, make sure they know from the start. Otherwise, fair game. I want to make you acutely aware of something, so I'm going to shift focus. Do you see that? That's the giant straw that just got delivered to the table behind us to another kid who asked for a straw. She said, look, I'm this many, and then she goes, bite the cupcake! I ordered one of my favorite beers that I seem to be able to get here at Disney World easier than I can at home, but I've seen it at home. It's the Schöfferhofer Pink Grapefruit Hefeweizen. It's very good, it's very, very fruity, and it's not sour like people might think it is. I like it. I have this all the time. I already know what it tastes like. I'm going to tell you right now, if you get a chance to get one of these, get it. It's very popular down here. I know they sell it in all kinds of different bars, and I went for this. Cheers. I've just been called up to do a pony ride. They all have little stick ponies, and here they go. They're all going right behind Michelle. And I'm trying not to hit him in the head with a napkin. See, the whole restaurant is in on it. Look at this. Everyone in here is in on it. He's running behind in the last one. He goes, it's a poopy job, and someone's got to do it. He's scooping up the poop. Yeehaw! Just people in the lobby of the Wilderness Lodge going, what the heck is going on up there? Woo-hoo! I want to point out that the kid with the big straw must have asked for 1 too many refills because they gave him the giant mason jar too. By the way, if you can see it, when they ask for ketchup, they bring you all the ketchup, just so you can see it. There you go. One thing I want to talk about is, when we were at Jungle Skipper today, I made a comment about how, if you haven't seen the thing about Jungle Skipper, you should go check that out. But without Jungle Skipper, I made a comment about how the mess hall is loud, and I'd rather be in the SCA room because it's quiet. That's because at that meal, it's more of a me and Michelle or me and my family kind of restaurant. Yes, the Jungle Skipper is funny. The Jungle Skipper interacts with you. It's all good. However, Whispering Canyon is a community event. Everyone in the room is kind of in on the gag. And it's a little different that it's loud and it's hectic in here because everyone's in on the gag, which I think is awesome. Michelle and I decided to share the Whispering Canyon Pioneer chocolate cake. It comes with chocolate frosting on top and some fresh fruit, and we're very excited about splitting that. We debated getting dessert, but they were like, why not? Let's just do it. So we did it. This Pioneer chocolate cake, I'm going to say this right now, it's not anything special, but it's very rich, dark chocolate cake. The fruit, when you combine it with the fruit that's on the plate, adds just a little bit extra something to it, makes it pretty awesome. And this is not a huge piece, so Michelle and I aren't going to like roll out of here, although we're kind of feeling like we are because of the skillets. But this cake is good. It's very good. It's not anything that's going to blow us away. We're not going to tell people go and get the cake. But if you like chocolate cake, you're going to love this. That's the best way to describe it. It's the kind of cake you're going to love. It's nothing super special. You're not going to go. You can't find it anywhere else. But it's not a bad dessert whatsoever. It's just a very standard hot chocolate cake. Now, that being said, Whispering Canyon Café is excellent value for its money. Michelle and I said that you basically create your own value. Yes, the skillets are $36 per person, but you can eat as many of them as you'd like. So if you're concerned about getting your money's worth, then order another skillet. It's that simple. You control how it gets spent. And that's the important way to look at it. The service is amazing because the servers here in Whispering Canyon Cafe are all in on the fun. That was Nellie. That was our server. She just kind of popped into the screen for a second. Nellie has been fantastic. Today was literally her first day. She came from Be Our Guest as a host and now is a server here at Whispering Canyon. And she is amazing. It was her first day, and she was great. Attentive and friendly and fun and nice and quick and ready with a good joke and definitely in on the fun already. She's fitting in here well. Michelle and I are having such a great time here at Whispering Canyon Cafe. We're going to finish out our piece of cake and then work our way back to Magic Kingdom. But we hope you've enjoyed this food review. Remember, we love doing Disney dining reviews. We talk about Disney dining and food. It's one of our favorite things. We always try to go to as many restaurants as possible when we're here because we love the sit-down atmosphere at Disney. Please, if you like our food reviews, please give me a thumbs up. It really does help out the channel. Lets us know that you enjoyed this. Hit that subscribe button, popped up right there. And please just know that we love being able to bring our opinions on food to you. If you have a restaurant you'd like us to check out, let us know in the comments down below. With that being said, we don't like to say goodbye because we're going to see you real soon. So we say, where's the ketchup? No, I'm just kidding. We say, see you, bye.